The variety of lettuce we grew is called black-seeded Simpson. I kept 4 plants inside and I transplanted all the others outside. Most of them are in the cloche, and then there are 12 in pots in the stand-up mini greenhouse. So what I wanted to show is the difference in the growth rates. These have been kept in it's an AeroGarden 7. I don't have the hydroponics section running at this time. I just have the plants in pots and I've been watering them by hand. But they've been indoors where the temperature is warm and the lights run about 15 hours a day. I'm not sure which setting it's on right now. So these plants have had really good growing conditions, and you can see how well they're doing. They're nice and green and the leaves look good, and you can see how many leaves there are. So that plant, the plant is pretty big. It's bigger than the ones outside, and I'll show the ones outside next so you can get an idea of the difference of the growth rates between the two sets of growing conditions. If you're thinking about growing lettuce indoors, I wouldn't really recommend this variety. This is black-seeded Simpson. The leaves come off of a stalk, and the stalk grows about 1/2 an inch or 3/4 of an inch between each set of leaves. So the plant gets tall fairly quickly. So under a grow light condition, it's not really ideal because the plant gets too tall. It would be better to have a lettuce where the leaves all come from a central crown that's low to the ground. So if you're thinking about it, thinking about growing indoors over the winter, maybe black-seeded Simpson is not the best choice. And you can see right there, there's a little burn spot where the plant grew tall faster than I adjusted the lights upwards, and it hit the bulb and burnt a spot on the leaf. So something to keep in mind when you're picking a lettuce variety to grow indoors. Today is Monday, November 11th, and I'm just going to do a short garden video because we're expecting some weather changes in the next 36 hours. And I don't know how my lettuce is going to survive, so I thought it would be a good time to shoot a video and pick a little bit of lettuce. As you can see, we took down the tomato cages yesterday. We put 12 plants in individual pots, and we've been growing them in this stand-up mini greenhouse. I think my wife got this from Aldi's when they had them. The plants don't look too bad. The best one is the one in front of the camera right now. You can see the size. It's a little bit smaller than the ones inside. Leaves look pretty good. But I don't think the growth is as good as the ones in the house. I'm going to go ahead and pick leaves today because although it's 60 degrees out today, it is Monday, it's Veterans Day. Happy Veterans Day to all you service members out there that keep us safe and allow us to enjoy gardening in our yards. But I am going to pick some lettuce today because we are expecting snow tomorrow, and I don't know how many of these plants will survive the storm. These plants in particular will take in the house before the bad weather hits, and we'll keep them in the house for a day or two and then bring them back out. But the ones that are in the ground, they're on their own. They'll either survive the cold or they won't. It's supposed to be down to 20 degrees tomorrow. And here's some of the lettuce growing in the cloche. It looks good. It looks nice and green, healthy. It looks like it's growing slower to me. I'll put my hand next to it so you get an idea. The individual leaves look smaller than the ones indoors. There aren't as many of them, but it still looks good, so I'm going to go ahead and pick some of this lettuce today too. Okay, I think that's it for this picking, but I think that'll be enough for now. I'm going to take it inside and wash it up. And that's the end of my video for today. See you guys next week.